I'm retarded?
One fucking rule. Shut the fuck up.
I am always mean to Jews, push him around like a bad dude. I always wanna tell them what to do, put on a train too. Places they had never been to, maybe they would find it cool. I'm so mean to Jews, gypsies are nation browns too. I ain't wanna kill them, they're cute, just manage their shoes, suck the gold out of their tooth. I just wanna hang out with you. I just have a bad rap, spent all my money on gas. They don't know me when they attack, maybe I am not that bad. I hang out with Japanese, maybe order some Chinese. They edit parts out of my interviews. I said I wanna be good friend with the Jews. They cut that out but kept them mad dude. Now we know I know and trust the news. They take out of context when I try to kill them. Logic is just trolling that won't be unseen. I am always mean to Jews, put them in a camp and fake pool. Feed them beat up from saying cool. Sorry if it ain't cool, hanging with your friends playing pool. Please send complaints to 1942 and of Boulevard Hamburg. Sorry your vacation isn't cool, next time I send you to get a tan in Cancun. I promise to be better, thank you. So every time I see you now and I say hello, you just fuck by and act like you didn't look. You forget all the good times I gave you. You never even paid me for the train ride. I should have gave them cages plated in gold. Look at your cards and PlayStation 4. V3 stickers on the wall and the ceiling. Disco ball and a DJ spin. It's been pretty tough since the German depression. If I came off rough, it was not my intention. I am always mean to Jews, push him around like a bad dude. I always wanna tell them what to do when they tell me F you. Better pray to baby Jesus. You wouldn't like me angry at you. I'm so mean to Jews, I don't really hate them in school. I don't wanna kill them, let's go. Let's go on a great cruise, drink a bottle of Grey Goose, smoke a little meth and bang dude.
어버이가 좋아하는 도발킥 도발킥 킥스타 Look at the look at that 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 기술 배치 기술 배치 선대의 폭격 나 저리 기성설 for real 브랜하지 살쏘는 너의 꿈 give me something 반대편 Don't you know my love 완전 기계 Don't you name it 내게 니들 야 Set them no love with them numb got crazy 오히려 두 개소 매일매일 또
Look at it, 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 look at it. Look at it, 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 look at it. 우선 1번, 우선 1번, 우선 1번 릴라이. 도인의
show me nice pic of your bubs? You so beautiful, show me your vagina. Send me naked pic, hello bitch lasagna. Your bob's very big, I'm kiss your bobs. In plenty it is well, nice your cock. Let's have sexy sex, cloth off. I am not doing sex with my mom. Fuck you as I can with my cock. I assure you can enjoy a lot. I want to suck your balls, put my ass in your asshole. Ooh, baby, what is your bone size? Milk truck just arrived. Big boob girl, hi, hi. Are you fucked tonight? I wanna kiss your vagina for 2 hours, then put my 1 foot penis in your vagina. You will happy, wanna kiss your panty. Boobs are awesome, boobs are awesome. Do milk, hi there, can you open up your cloth? Will you show me nice pic of your bubs? You so beautiful, show me your vagina. Send me naked pic, hello bitch lasagna.
My slippers, bitches on my dick, they gon' dance on my lap. And if you talking shit, you gon' get a bitch slap. Yeah, I like a mean bitch, not in the scene bitch. Type of bitch, I don't know about shit. I'ma pull up all black in a new whip, tryna get rich. I'ma have to hit a lick, yo. Bro, think he in a murder case. Yeah, broke nigga, fuck nigga. I'm a grain digger, cut a nigga off with the switchblades. Nigga talking shit because he bitch made. Diamonds on my neck and it's lemonade. You can see it through the window, Escalade. Cause I'm tryna get paid. Niggas tryna take my money, no way. I'm a real nigga, I'ma fuck a bitch real quick in my slippers. Bitches on my dick, they gon' dance on my lap. And if you talking shit, you gon' get a bitch slap. Yeah, I like a mean bitch, not in the scene bitch. Type of bitch, I don't know about shit. I'ma pull up all black in a new whip, tryna get rich. I'ma have to hit a lick, yo. Bro, think he in a murder case. Yeah, broke nigga, fuck nigga. I'm a grain digger, cut a nigga off with the switchblades. Niggas talking shit because he bitch made. Diamonds on my neck and it's lemonade. You can see it through the window, Escalade. Cause I'm tryna get paid. Niggas tryna take my money, no way. I'm a real nigga, I'ma fuck a bitch real quick in my slippers. Bitches on my dick, they gon' dance on my lap. And if you talking shit, you gon' get a bitch slap. Yeah, I like a mean bitch, not in the scene bitch. Type of bitch, I don't know about shit. I'ma pull up all black in a new whip, tryna get rich. I'ma have to hit a lick, yo.
Damn, he gon' drive me crazy if I let him. She thinks she lit, but bitches still ain't on my level. Every time he hit a lick, I push the gas up on the pedal. Let him hit it, now that nigga feelin' special. Cause I got a small waist, pretty face with a big bang. Look how you hating on a bitch and you my mama age. I'm doing great, I'm getting paid, so why would I complain? I get my net and then I'm gone, I ain't got time to hang.
I'm a real nigga, I'ma fuck a bitch real quick in my slippers. Bitches on my dick, they gon' dance on my lap. And if you talking shit, you gon' get a bitch slap. Yeah, I like a mean bitch, not in the scene bitch. Type of bitch, I don't know about shit. I'ma pull up all black in a new whip, tryna get rich. I'ma have to hit a lick, yo.
I've been ready, my whip been ready, my bitch been ready, my click been ready, my shit's been ready, my checks been ready, my shots on full, that's Armageddon. I got pulled, I hope y'all ready, my tank on full, you know unleaded. I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it. My name gon' hold up, my team gon' hold up, my name gon' hold up, my team gon' hold up, my shots gon' fire, my team gon' roll up, my Nazi twice, my queen gon' roll up. I hope y'all ready, you know I'm ready, I rain all day, you know confetti. I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it.
Miss me with that bullshit. You ain't really wild, you a tourist. I be blacking out with the purist. I made 100,000, then I freaked it. I made 500,000, then I freaked it. I bought an 87 for the weekend. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want. This ain't what you want, this ain't what you want.
And it's like that little bitch. MVP, I don't get no sleep, no, I don't like that little bitch. Bust that open, I want that ocean, yeah, that bite back, little bitch. Do it, bite back, little bitch. Need 2 life jacks, little bitch. I ain't gon' hold you, I ain't gon' pressure, never control you. I ain't gon' front you, keep it 100, I don't know you. Boss like Top Dog, boss my life over, crossing over, started stepping, got a Hall of Fame and all my poster. I've been ready, my whip been ready, my bitch been ready, my click been ready, my shit's been ready, my checks been ready, my shots on full, that's Armageddon. I got pull, I hope y'all ready, my tank on full, you know unleaded. I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it. My name gon' hold up, my team gon' hold up, my name gon' hold up, my team gon' hold up, my shots gon' fire, my team gon' roll up, my Nazi twice, my queen gon' roll up. I hope y'all ready, you know I'm ready, I rain all day, you know confetti. I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it, I gotta go get it.
Konnichiwa senpai, please notice me. I watch Asian cartoons, I'm a weeaboo. I live in my mom's house, I'm like 32. I collect swords and throwing stars, yes I'm a weeaboo. Sticks and stones may break my bones, but I will always be one step ahead of you. 'Cause I read the manga.
You're such a fucking pleb. Are you even Japanese, bro?
I haven't showered in like 16 weeks. All my friends and peers are ashamed of me. 'Cause all of a sudden, I think I'm Japanese. Yes, I'm a weeaboo. Yes, I'm a weeaboo. Yes, I'm a weeaboo. Yes, I'm a weeaboo. A filthy weeaboo.
Naruto's so overrated.
A dirty weeaboo.
You wanna see my katana collection?
A fucking weeaboo.
I'm learning Japanese on Rosetta
A
Stone.
disgusting weeaboo.
So I'm like basically Japanese now.
I live at my computer desk and argue with teenagers on the internet about atheism and how Japan is superior to other countries. I learned a bit of Japanese, so now I'm qualified to be a part of their community. So I made my avatar a kawaii waifu. Yes, I'm a weeaboo.
Oh, duh, everybody wears kimonos.
Yes, I'm a weeaboo.
Ninjas are still real, okay?
Yes, I'm a weeaboo.
Hey, konnichiwa.
Yes, I'm a weeaboo.
Yeah, domo arigato.
A filthy weeaboo.
What's going on? Stop.
Disgusting weeaboo.
お前ぶん殴るぞカス
Yo, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Ruby King. It's been a while since I've seen a lot of your beautiful faces up there in the chat. But before I hop into the chat and say hi to every single one of you beautiful, lovely people, I gotta ask you all one question. Maybe multiple questions. I don't know. But let me ask you this question. So open your ears and listen. All right. Okay. Now, are your ears open? All right. You're listening. I hope you are listening because this is a very, very serious question. Very serious. I've been thinking about it all day. All right. So the question is, would you kill a man that's into depictions of little girls and boys? All right. Can't forget the boys. Like, let me rephrase that. Would you be willing to take your manly hands or womanly hands, I don't judge, and wrap them around the neck of some fat autistic nerd that admits and that not only admits, he's proud that he jerks off to a fictional underage children? Like will you be willing to do that? And the other question is, can you do it? Are you man enough, or woman, all right, I'm a judge, man enough to strangle, all right, to snuff out the life of a goddamn lolicon? Are you able to do that? Can you do that? And if you can do that, if you're able to do that, if you're able to look yourself in the mirror and say, I done took a man's life because he jerks off to fucking I'm trying to think of a fucking anime, a lot of to fucking Kana from Dragon Maid. That's always my go-to one. I guess because that's probably like my favorite lolly. You know, I don't jerk off to her. All right, so don't try to kill me. I don't jerk off to lollies. All right, let's make that clear, guys. Okay, I like my anime broads to have big titties, nice long legs, and old enough to buy a drink in America. All right, you can't just say old enough to buy a drink because the legal drinking age is different all around the country. So America, which the legal drinking age in America is 21, an appropriate age if you ask me. All right, so can you do it, chat? I want you all to answer me now. Answer me, the king, Ruby King. If you can snuff out the life of a goddamn filthy, disgusting lolicon degenerate, can you do it? Okay, can you? Are you willing to do it? Now let me say this also, YouTube overlords, and Twitch overlords, and also Rumble overlords, guys. Go follow me on YouTube, Twitch, and Rumble, please. Mods, share that link in the chat. I don't mean do this in real life. Do not actually go out there in real life and try to strangle an actual guy who jerks off to, Kana. Please do not do that. I condone that. I condone it like you condone your mom smoking crack. All right? Do not do it. I asked that question because lolicons in this world, the people who enjoy lollies, okay, they enjoy jerking their little chicken to underage girls. Illustrations of underage girls. I need to be a little more specific. Illustrations of underage girls. Thank you, a series of bats. You are one of the best goddamn mods. Guys, go follow me on X. Go follow me on, especially on Rumble, Kick, and Twitch. Damn, I need to start sharing the Kick account. Twitch, go there now. Follow me on those platforms. I beg of you. I depend on you because this channel may not be here forever. And at some point, I mean, we're almost at 100 subscribers, guys, which is awesome. At some point, I will start cutting this stream at a certain point and say, hey guys, all you guys move over to Rumble and Twitch. All right. So if you enjoyed the show, definitely go follow me there. All right. So yeah, there are these guys that they likes to jerk off to these illustrations of underage characters, both males and females, even though no one gives the males any credit. Okay. All right. Everyone's always worried about. I know. I love Simply Green. He gave me some shit like a couple of weeks ago. All right, because I was like, well, no one cares about the show. No one cares about the shoulders. And I've been thinking about that for years. For years, no one gives a fuck about shoulders. They only care about lollies because lollies are little girls and shoulders are little boys, and no one gives a fuck about what happens to little boys, and that is a fact. All right, that is a fact in the world. No one cares about little boys who get sexually assaulted. No one gives a fuck. All right, let it be a little girl, and everyone's all up in arms. But if it's a little boy, it's just, he's just having fun. He wanted it. All right, okay. Jesus Christ, what is with this world? All right, so there's a lolicon out there. You guys know him by the name of Chibi Reviews. Thank you, CyberX. Thank you. Some dipshit even glorify it. Yeah. It's abuse regardless. It is definitely abuse. Even if you're like, yeah, I know when I was a fucking little boy, right? When I was a little kid, hell yeah, I wanted to clap my teacher's cheeks since the age of fucking 6. I had crushes on all my hot female teachers, and they didn't want me. They didn't want me at all. Matter of fact, one of my teachers had a threesome with one student and another teacher. But this was after I graduated high school, and I was so jealous, but no one really gives a fuck, and it's wrong. Whatever it doesn't matter. All right, it's wrong. I don't care how hot she is. I don't care if you can fix her. It's wrong. If it's wrong for a man to do it with a female, it's wrong for a female to do it with a male. It's just wrong. All right. Let's just be honest. Call a spade. Okay. So anyway, there's this lolicon. You guys know him. His name's in the title. I am going to change the title here on YouTube at some point. I got it as the assassination of Chibi Reviews. I might change it to who's trying to off Chibi Reviews. I don't fucking know. I don't know. I'll come up with something. But Chibi Reviews is one of those like outspoken advocates. All right. He's one of those outspoken advocates for lolicons. And you know, I let me be honest with you. I do agree with some things he says, right? I do agree, like, yeah, freedom of speech. I feel like freedom of speech should be ultimate. You shouldn't fuck with it. If you let certain things happen. It's like, yes, you can. It can cause a fucking snowball effect, right? So I agree with him. You know, like, yes, I think art should be sacred. Freedom of speech should be sacred. People should draw whatever the fuck they want. They should consume whatever they fucking want. But there has to be a limit, okay? There has to be a limit to how far we should allow this freedom to go before it gets all out of hand. You know, me personally, even though I do believe in freedom of speech, I don't give a fuck if lolicon material get banned over here in my state of Louisiana. I know Texas has done it. It's not like, if I'm not mistaken, it's very illegal to have that. Who the fuck is Chibi Reviews? I'm gonna get into that, Cyrex. So Chibi Reviews, like I said earlier, he is an advocate for lolicon material. He loves lolicons. He jerks off the lolicons. Well, you know what? I say he jerks off the lolicons, but I'm not 100% certain if he. Oh, of course he jerks off the lolicon. This dude shares shoulder and lolicon shit all over his Twitter. I was looking on his Twitter feeds and all this lolly shit. And they even turned his avatar. If you look at the thumbnail of this stream, that is his avatar, the guy with the purple hair. So he even allows one of his fans to draw a shoulder version of himself wearing, like, you know, I don't know if you guys seen like the Golden Week like bikini that you might see for like people will draw like Android 18 with oversized knockers wearing this golden bikini. You know what I'm saying? He got that going on with his little shoulder character. I'm like, okay, what pedo gay shit is this? What pedo gay shit is this? So he advocates for all of that. All right, he's all about that freedom of speech. Like, these lolicons should be free to enjoy lollies. You should not censor their lollies and shoulders and all that bullshit. All right, that is who Chibi Reviews is. Also, not I can't fucking leave this out. Chibi Reviews is like a big YouTuber, at least compared to my channel. He is big. I think he has like, let me check real quick. How many subscribers? This dude has over 487,000 subscribers. Over 487,000 subscribers, and all of them, maybe about 90% of them, are all lolicon enthusiasts. All right, the lolicon enthusiasts. Okay, so here's the thing: Chibi Reviews. There's been so much going on to him for like 2 weeks. Matter of fact, maybe even longer. Because I think, if I'm not mistaken, I covered Chibi Reviews on the first Raw stream like 3 weeks ago. Damn, it has been that long, huh? Like 3 weeks ago, right? Whatever. So I've covered him for so long. All right. So motherfucking long. Not so long, excuse me. Where the hell am I going with this? I got distracted. I see you, Wungun. I'm sorry, bro, but this is a solo stream for tonight. Anyway, so he's been on YouTube for a long time advocating for, he's kind of like an anti-woke YouTuber, primarily on the anime side of things, and he's a strong defender of lolicon material. That's what he is. And recently he's been having like a not so good week on the internet, or 2 weeks or month or whatever on the internet, right? I mean, when I first covered him, he was going up against a guy named Slurpy Slurp. That's not his exact name. His name's Schlep. I can't pronounce his name. I don't know what the fuck it is. If you know who Schlep is, Schlep Slurpy Slurp, I just like to call him Slurpy Slurp because it's fun to say. Slurpy Slurp is he's a bigger YouTuber. I think he had like 4 million subscribers when I checked. A bigger YouTuber, newer YouTuber, who basically a pedo hunter. He goes and hunt pedophiles on on what's that little fucking games that kids play? Roblox. There you go. He goes and hunt pedophiles on Roblox. That's what he does, and he takes them down. He's been endorsed by Chris Hansen. Chris Hansen invited him to like some kind of like event where well, basically he's kind of like a spokesman against like these monsters over there on Roblox, trying to trick kids into showing them their little willies or whatever, right? So he had beef with him. As a matter of fact, they're still beefing, okay? And I think that's also kind of spilling over to what's happening now. He went up against Alex Rosen, all on Twitter, by the way. He went up against Alex Rosenbaum. If you guys don't know who Alex Rosenbaum, that's the guy who first fucking exposed EDP 445. If you don't know who that is, that's the fat black guy who screams on the internet about football bullshit that I don't give a shit about, who got caught trying to get a cupcake. All right, who got caught trying to get a cupcake. I bet you're wondering, what the fuck is a cupcake? A cupcake is a little girl. That's what he thought. He thought he was going to be getting some little girls that he called a cupcake. But instead, he met a fucking white man from Texas. I believe he's from Texas or Ohio, whatever. And got exposed and ruined his entire YouTube career. Gone over fucking night. All right. And so he went up against him. All right. And now he's going up against the internet. Which he's going up against the internet again, because most people don't like lolicons. Most people don't. Okay. So what's going on with him is that all this shit build up so much that he was like, I'm gonna leave the internet. He thought about leaving the internet, like some Frog Tony shit. All right. Some of you guys who know who Frog Tony is, he gets bullied so hard on the internet that he actually contemplate on quitting streaming just to upload content like that's gonna solve anything. Fucking retard, because he's a fucking stupid, dumb, ugly, fat retard. That's what he did. And then later on, fucking Chibi Reviews also made a video about people trying to assassinate him. They want him gone. That's what's going on, right? Chibi Reviews is the most hated guy on the internet. That's how he feels. And he's saying people want him gone. He says a lot of fucking weird shit on the internet, and I'm like, I don't know how true any of this shit is. Are people actually trying to assassinate him? But listen, there's a whole lot more going on with Chibi Reviews, more than just the assassination shit, more, and it's all fucking hilarious to me. I find it so funny. So before we jump into any of that, guys, please let me read the chat. Let me say hello to all of you. Let me go, what's up, and all that shit. And guys, don't forget, you guys can send a super tip. If you want to support me, send a super tip or donate some money to my Ko-fi account. That works too. I don't know if I can show anything on Ko-fi, but you can donate something to me on Ko-fi, man. Your boy needs some new wheels for his scooter. All right, man. His electric scooter is breaking down. He needs some new wheels. I need to be ahead of Tony. All right. I may not have a car, but I have a vehicle. An electric scooter is a vehicle in some way, right? That still counts. Tony, you don't need a license to drive a scooter, so guys, feel free. And by the way, guys, let me turn on my virtual camera. Why aren't you? That's weird. Oh, start. Jesus Christ, I don't know why that fucking turned off. I know you guys don't see me. I don't want to be on camera, but guys, I want to test this out real quick. This is a super tip. A voice super tip, okay? Or as they call it, a voice tip, where you can play a voice. So here is a sample. I've never played it. So let's hear what it says. Okay, all right, I get it. So see, that's a super tip, okay? Super tips are $5. They're $5 buckaroonies, guys. You can get them in the pin link. The pin link, you can get a super tip. I wish they could be like lowered, like at least $3 or $2, but super tip won't allow me to do that. So you guys can buy you a voice tip for $5. I got one default voice and Morgan Freeman. I will add more in the future, especially if you guys like them. So let's Let's read the chat. Let's read the chat. We got a series of bet in case. Oh, yes, right, guys. Don't forget to go follow me on all those other platforms on X, Rumble, and Twitch, guys. Please, I will very much appreciate that. Thank you, a series of bet. Your fact. Woo! Let's get it in. Oh my God. Let's get into putting it in raw. Wait, what the fuck? Well, that's getting to putting it. Let's getting into putting in it into put down. I'm retarded. Your fat. I can't read that. You see, I'm getting all tongue tied in this bitch. It's nice to see you guys. It's nice to see you. A series of bat. We got McHugh. Yeah. Okay. All right. Oh, we got Victor the Lord Seco. Hell, my man. Hell. We got Draw Zombie. What's good, Draw Zombie? How you doing, my man? Let's see what else we got. Got Mordred Kane saying, no, but I would not trust a man that does like that. Okay, so Mordred wouldn't kill a lolicon. He wouldn't wrap his manly hands around their throats and start squeezing it until they can see the light stuff out of their eyes. Mordred Kane says, a series of bad says, no, only one question, please. No, only one question, please. Let's see what else we got. I'd rather call the police, says Nick McHugh. How many times is Ruby going to say axe? As many axes as I can, my man. I can't say words correctly. I'm black. Crack is whack. Crack is whack. One Cyberx. Cryvex. Wait, is it Cyberx? Cyberx? What did I miss? You didn't miss much, man. Ruby has a channel suicidus. I kind of do have a channel suicidus. Kind of do, my man. Let's see what else we got. Big oof to the wood chipper. Yeah, big oof. Okay, the co-host has just got here. I already told Wungun what's up, Wungun. I already told you, man. I'm sorry. Don't cry. Do not hate me. Do not hate me. Wow, you know about Chibi Reviews? Yeah, I do know about Chibi Reviews. I'm kind of surprised I never watched his content way back in the day. I used to hear inklings about him, but I never really cared about him, you know? You don't get the link till I get my foot, one guy. Then his fiance cheat on him with his best friend. Yes, his fiance did cheat on him with his best friend. Hola, peeps. What's up, sweet tooth? How you doing, my man? We got Sleeping Psychopathy. Ruby! Hey, how you doing? Oh, wow, you got a lot darker. Well, you know, that's what happens when you chill out in the sun all day. Oh my God, it's so good to hear you alive. Yeah, I'm alive. Don't worry. I am very much alive. I am not suicidal. I am not. I swear to God, I'm not a suicidal person. So if I end up dead by suicide, just know that I'm not suicidal. Oh, can't hear it. Oh, you didn't hear it? What the fuck? I wonder why you couldn't hear it. Hold up. You guys couldn't hear that? Motherfucker. Let me see. Turn the camera back on. So wait, let me see. You played. I can hear it. You guys can't hear that British guy? Welcome to Super Taps. Huh. I mean, you guys can see him. I know you guys can see him, but you can't hear him. Well, we're gonna have to. Let me look on OBS real quick. You know what? I'll deal with this later. I'll deal with this later. Cancel. I'll deal with it later. I'm not gonna deal with it right now. Didn't hear Ruby sleeping. There's no sound roofs, no audio. Oh God, motherfucking damn it! God damn it! $5 to play nothing like a sounds like a sounds like a bargain. Yeah, yeah. Well, I'll get it situated with at some point. I promise, guys. Don't you worry. I promise I'll get something situated with. Let's see. Oh God, it's good. Not the entire chat. I'm actually skipping. I'm almost at the bottom. It's pronounced Cervix. Okay, cervix. I'm gonna have to remember that every time I fuck up. You fucking remind me. You say Ruby, you dumb N-word. It's cervix. All right. What else we got? You are not us, Ruby. I'm sorry. You get more views if you view Dawson's Creek. I get more views if I reviewed Dawson's Creek. Really? I don't want to wait till my life to be over. For good or ill, Ruby will get something going. Yeah, I will get something going, guys. I will. Anyway, let me get a sip of my jug. Good water. Talking so much is tiresome, I swear to God. Now, I don't think this is going to be a long stream. Guys, I don't think this is going to be a long stream. I kind of don't want it to be a long stream, but we'll see. We will motherfucking see my N-words. So, let's get right into it, guys. Let's get right into Chibi Reviews, okay? I got a video I want to share with you guys. We're not going to EFAP this whole video, but we're going to EFAP some of it, all right? Now, I said earlier, Chibi Reviews got bullied on the internet so much that he felt the need to quit YouTube. Like, he's done doing YouTube. Just like Frog Tony getting bullied and thinking to himself that he doesn't want to stream anymore. Okay? So Chibi Reviews basically was thinking about doing a Frog Tony. And so here he is. This is Chibi himself. This is how he really looks, all right? You guys gonna hear his voice. I'm gonna put this on I don't want to be here all night. Where is it? Where is the goddamn? There it is. I'm looking at it. I'm hovering over it. So yeah, this is a guy. He's done. So we're gonna listen to Chibi Reviews for a little bit. We're gonna EFAP this. I'm gonna EFAP another video, and we're gonna be just talking about this guy all day. All right, because he is an interesting fellow to some extent. All right, he is. Remember, he is a lolicon enthusiast. He likes jerking off to lollies and shoulders. Why the shoulder though? Why the shoulders? Whatever. We'll figure it out. Let's get right to it, baby.
Morning when I wake up, the first thing I do is think about how much I am thankful to have you guys that have supported me over the years, and especially over these last few months. I honestly don't think I can ever repay you guys for the amount of love and support you have shown me. I think every single day I will be trying my best to make sure I can live up to your guys' expectations, because you guys have legitimately been. Here's the thing. When I first watched this, I'm like, why the fuck are you in a forest? Like, why? Like I was like wondering, is this like a Suicide Forest thing? Is he referencing Logan Paul? Is he like, this is his I'm done video, right? He took a picture, he recorded this in like the woods. Was he contemplating to, Dawson Creek himself? Is that a thing? Is suicide a thing in Dawson Creek? I know I shouldn't be saying suicide. Guys, remember, follow me on Twitch and Rumble, because YouTube can get rid of me at any goddamn moment. One of the most shining bright lights in my life, and one of the big driving forces that even allows me to still be here right now, even being able to talk with you guys. To all those through the screen right now that has given me support either through comments or the silent watchers, people that either, let's say, leave a like on the video or just give a view, I appreciate all of you. You guys have legitimately been individuals out there right now. I'm addressing all of you individually that has put a smile on my face. And isn't that nice? In the darkest moments, in the darkest times, you guys in particular have been the individuals that have really allowed me to continue to smile, to continue to push on forward. So all these guys, as far as I know, are all fucking lolicon enthusiasts. They're all jerking it to lolicons. They're all like, you can't take away my child smut, like potential child pornography smut, or whatever you might want to call it. You cannot do that to me. Speak. And, over these last few months, I've done, to be completely blunt, I've done a lot of soul searching. I've thought about it, and there was moments where I was about to be done. Like, there was a moment, to be completely blunt, rip off the Band-Aid. There was a moment back in February where I was so close to just quitting social media, quitting YouTube, being done. And the reason why is because of just look how soft this guy looks. You know what I'm saying? Look, there's no muscle. That's just like a skinny fat kind of guy, man. He looks soft, man. Like you know how the Pillsbury put Doughboy, you press his little belly, he goes,
He looks, his face, his cheeks look like that. His cheeks look like the Pillsbury Doughboy. Like you can just press onto his cheeks and he'll just go because that's how soft he is.
All of the overwhelming negative emotions I had at the time. And it wasn't because I hate YouTube. It's not that I hate anime, manga, and hate talking about it. Like, one of the biggest joys in my life is making content, is talking with you guys, is talking about anime, manga, good news, bad news. I like talking about what I'm passionate with because, to be completely blunt, when I was growing up, I didn't have anyone to talk with. Like,
yeah, I could tell. I could tell when you were growing up, you had no one to talk to. Look, I can honestly tell. I mean, have you listened? Are you guys listening to his little voice? Like, he sounds like this, you know? I'm not good at voice, but it sounds very effeminate. It sounds very soft and weak. You know, you could tell by looking at him that he was the type of kid that was shoved in lockers. You know what I'm saying?
Nobody.
Peak anime guy physique. Yes, that's what it is. A peak anime guy physique. Cervix says, oh, hold up. God damn it. Fucking, there we go. Bind it to an audio output channel in OBS and allow OBS to control audio levels to fix the TT as DONO. Don't know, whatever that is. You can also use Firebot Bond to Twitch to bypass this request for a browser source. Thank you. I'm gonna have to try all this shit out in the future. In the near future. Let's get back to this.
Was into what I'm into. Like, nobody was into
what? Nobody was into like jerking off the little girls?
Anime and manga. Like, I was the kid going to school when I went into like middle school or like elementary, middle school, and then high school. I was the kid that would get bullied and thrown into a locker.
You don't say. You don't say. Guys, I want you to chat. How old do you think this guy is? All right, by the way he sounds and the way he looks, how old do you think he is? Because he sounds very young. He could very well be young. I do know his age, or at least a range of his age, right? Tell me, how old do you guys think he is, chat?
For talking about Dragon Ball. And I know this seems like an insane thing to say, because obviously we live in an age now to where, like, anime and manga is accepted way more than it used to be. Obviously, there's still sites where people will bully you. Obviously, we know this one. But anime is technically more accepted. And the thought of someone throwing you into a locker for, let's say, watching Dragon Ball Z sounds insane in this day and age. But I was one of those kids. And because of that, I didn't have anyone I could really discuss anime and manga with, discuss my hobbies with, gaming, etc. Because obviously, I lived in the countryside, in the middle of nowhere, basically. And I wasn't able to make as many friends. So one of the drive...
Sweet Tooth says 35. Okay, anyone else? Anyone else want to give a guess?
Forces was to basically eventually find a community online. And that's what drove me to make a channel, a YouTube channel, why I'm here. And that happened, and I've been here ever since. It's been since 2013, well, 2014 technically, at the beginning of 2014. And it's been a long time.
Cervix says 24. Okay.
And it's been some of the best years of my entire
Anybody
life.
else?
I honestly don't know what I would be doing right now if I wasn't a content creator. I want to be honest. But back into the main point. I've gotten a little bit on a tangent here. I was close.
Wait, hold up. The Cervix says, I don't know if that's why he was thrown into a locker. Dragon Ball Z fucks. Wait, it fucks or sucks? I love Dragon Ball Z. That's like my most... I'm black, so of course I love Dragon Ball Z. That's like my favorite anything, all right? It's like, for me, I'm such a nerd. For me, it's like Dragon Ball, Godzilla, and then Sonic. Those are like my three like things right there. That's my trinity, you know. Those are everything else is comes second after those three. You know, I fucks with that though.
To quitting. And the reason for that is because there has been not just stuff, let's say, online, but stuff in my personal life that has been really, you guys know. You guys have already heard. So, when you're dealing with stuff on both sides, it does eat away at you. It does eat away at your mind. It eats away at your like, just your mental state.
You know what I gotta say? Videos like this, right? I feel like I could be wrong. Maybe in the future, maybe I might be seen as a hypocrite. But I feel like videos like this you should not do unless you're trying to gain the algorithm, right? Unless you're trying to get some views or whatever, because it's like, oh, you know, sympathy points, I guess you could say, right? I feel like making a video like this or doing a stream like this isn't good because it shows like that type of like it just shows like you shouldn't become vulnerable, I guess you could say. Not all the time, you know. You shouldn't be like, yeah, it's getting to me, guys. All the bullying, all the things that people are saying, I'm done. You shouldn't do that. Maybe if you're actually done, like you actually want to be finished with this whole content creating thing, they make a video like that. But to me, I feel like you should keep that to yourself and maybe to people within your inner circle, not on the fucking internet. That's just me, you know.
To be completely blunt. And at the end of the day, I know it's crazy to say. I know I'm a content creator, but I am a human. At the end of the
wait, hold up. What the fuck? Your fest says, would you smash Ice Spice? I mean, the bitch looks like she's got Down syndrome, but yeah, I smash Ice Spice. Your fan says, you don't forget oh Jesus, I can't fucking talk. Vaporeon Rule 34 as your top likes. No, I don't want to fuck a Pokemon. How many times I gotta say this? You can't fuck Pokemon. They're dogs, all right? You don't want to fuck your dog.
I am just a human being. I am flesh and blood, talking, living, breathing human, the same as all of you guys out there right now that is watching this video. If you are still watching this video, there might only be like a few hundred watching it right now. And if so, well, dude, the
get to the fucking point, right Chibi.
I do thank you. Thank you for dealing with my annoying self for this long. But back into the point. Basically, you're probably wondering, okay, so if all of that is what drove me to be a YouTuber and all that, why would I want to quit? Well, obviously, there was no reason. Like, I was close because I just was so tired of the overwhelming negativity. The lack of, like,
I know what you said, you're fat. I know what you said. But I'm just saying, I wouldn't want to fuck a goddamn Pokemon. No. What if it was what if it was Ditto? What if it was a Ditto that transformed to Rouge the Bat? No, because they're still like fucking a Ditto, right? Like it's still a Ditto.
What can I say?
But I will say, if you're trying to get away with fucking a Pokemon, a Ditto might be the Pokemon to go to.
I wouldn't necessarily say support, because you guys have supported me, like I already opened up with this video. But the overwhelming nature of just how many content creators were trying to run me off the internet. There is a lot, I think you guys have seen, that have legitimately tried to slander me, use fake screenshots. They have just labeled me any form of buzzword under the sun. People have called me literally a pedophile. They have called me a Nazi. They have called me racist.
Okay, I don't get the racist and the Nazi. Well, maybe I do get the racist and Nazi part, because he would have been making content. He's been on YouTube for a while. He would have been making content during the whole anti-SJW phase, right? During that, even I was making content like that, right? But the pedophile thing, though as unfair as it may be, you kind of can't blame them, Chibi, when you're fucking jerking off to lolicon characters and saying, oh, she's 1,000 years old, or she's fictional, or whatever. Those arguments are no longer good arguments. It probably was a good argument back in 2016, but they're not good arguments now. And they never were, to be honest with you. When you really sit down and think about it, because the person who you're arguing with will always say, but that's a child, though, right? You know, like that's a child. So you can't be upset about that. Like, Chibi, you have to take the time, all right? People like Chibi has to take the time to sit down and actually reflect on the things they say and do on the internet and the things they back, all right? And actually think, is this something worth defending? Is this worth my reputation, you know? And they don't do that. And the reason why, I believe he explains here, because they're fucking autistic. Now, I don't have anything against autistic people. I think autistic people can be smart, but I also think there are a lot of stupid autistic people that get so trapped in their fucking ways and obsessive over the things that they must protect that they miss the forest for the trees, so to speak, right? And I feel like a lot of these autistic people that are into lolicon, and I should know because I knew a guy that hung around fucking Chibi Reviews. His name Mr. Anime 34323. All right, he is fucking bullied on the internet as well. He is seen as a lolcow, and he vehemently protects fucking lolicon, right? And it's like, and I talked to him on a live stream. I said, but you do understand that there are people who have children, little sisters, little cousins, or whatnot. And because they have that, they see this shit, they cannot say this is fantasy or whatever. They look at this and they will look at you as a danger, because in their mind, in my mind, it's like, why would you want to jerk off to underage characters? They are underage. You know they're underage. Even when you're using the whole body type, that's the one little argument that they would go to. Body types, like, oh, it's just a body type. There's short stacks, all that bullshit. Even if you go to the body type, all right, if the character is perceived as young mentally and physically, then you might have a problem. All right, you might have a problem. Diddle transform into Bonnie Blue and attack with the queef cannons. I think his parents should have held him underwater till the bubbles stopped. Jesus Christ. Really, really, really late term abortion. To be frank, I back Bonnie Blue getting the attack queef cannon. That's funny. The attack queef cannons. Oh, man. Let's get back to this guy.
They've called me all sorts of things. Any type of label you can imagine, I pretty much have been called it at this point. And the craziest thing is how the internet works is that when things start to spread, when things get talked about, especially if there's louder voices than me, people start believing that. And so there is a lot of people on the internet.
Chibi, but at the same time, bro, you hang with like fucking Von Dragon. I don't know if you guys look. Check out some of the older fucking King streams. All right, we cover a guy who's, I think, cool with Chibi Reviews or whatever. His name is Von Dragon, and he is a like confirmed pedophile. Confirmed. All right, he got caught. I think he got caught posting like legitimate child porn. Legitimate CP, not like this fucking lolicon bullshit, like real fucking kids, underage kids. All right, you hang around guys like that. You hang around Mr. Anime Man, whatever, Mr. Anime, whatever the fuck his name. I thought about him earlier. You hang around him and he says a lot of such shit. Like for one of them, it's like he thinks the legal age of consent in Japan, you shouldn't fuck with. I believe he said, right? He doesn't want the legal age of consent in Japan to change. It's kind of like, well, I mean, I get it, you want to protect their culture, but wouldn't changing the legal age of consent to like 18 be a good thing? I mean, I want to smash all the Japanese ladies as long as they're legal.
Right now, that straight up will just instantly think that I'm a raging racist, or I'm a transphobic person, or I'm someone that is an extremist on left or right leaning, whatever. I've had both. I've literally been called on both sides, and it's just like, it's crazy just how the internet works when you have people that really want to kind of prey upon you and rip you apart as a person. And I've realized over time now, especially in the last 2 years, people will hate you for nothing. Like absolutely nothing. And they will use any way to rip you apart, to try to tear you down to the point of where you give up.
But Chibi, people hate you for a lot of reasons, okay? And I think a lot of those reasons might be a little bit justified. For example, a lot of your fans go around. Let me show you guys this shit. Hold up. Let me show you guys this shit real quick. All right, we gotta deviate for a little bit. We gotta deviate. All right. Hopefully you guys won't see my porn. Hopefully you guys won't see my porn. Where is it? Many people, including me, were falsely struck down after exposing GB Reviews for being in and encouraging false flagging in a group chat. These posts were taken down for violent speech, although they were not violent. All right. So a group chat has been leaked in which Chibi Reviews lets his audience spam report accounts and videos that are critical of him. That's very despicable for any content creator to allow to happen, and it's a form of censorship, something Chibi Reviews claims to be against. See? Like Chibi, when you're doing shit like this, like this, people will tend to hate you. You're not saying, hey guys, don't go after my people in private. You don't have that integrity to be like, hey guys, I know these people are bullying me, but don't go and flag their channels on my behalf. But then I can understand if you don't care, but don't actively be like, yeah, fuck those guys up. Chibi Reviews has been spotted in a group chat where his fans mass report accounts that are critical of them, both on Twitter and YouTube. Lolicons like to cry freedom of speech while at the same time actively censoring someone's freedom of speech, like Mythical laughing my ass off. These people are grifters, pure. I don't know what they're trying to say. Gamp, simple. Okay, so yeah, Chibi, like I think people have a lot of reasons to dislike you, my man. So just saying, my man. All right, let's get back to the video. Why did I fucking click the camera? Whatever. I'm retarded. There we go.
You're done as a person for, I would assume, the essence of they having power over you, or just the sadistic glee that they can tear someone down. I don't know. Okay, maybe there's more. But one of the things I've come to terms with is that people will hate someone for no reason. For instance, let's say someone has a bad day, and then you walk up to them, and then you talk with them, you try to speak with them while they're having a bad day, they might just instantly hate you, and there's nothing you can do about it. It's just
Sweet Tooth says,
bad end. Like for
pause. Sweet Tooth says, these people know real women exist, right? Here's the thing. I think they know real women exist. The problem is that they can't get real women because real women, for most of them, don't want them. Even though Chibi Reviews, believe it or not, he had a fiance. So, there's somebody for everybody. Kind of sounds like he's getting off to the idea of being ripped apart. He probably does, because I feel like if you don't like the things that people are saying, all right, why give them the ammo to attack you? Just saying. Why did you have a tab that says fat white XXX? Wait, what? I didn't have a tab saying that. What are you talking about? I mean, if I did, then what's it to you? Okay, you got to think you got something against fat white bitches, huh? White bitches need love too. Fat ones.
Video game, visual novel route or something. It's a bad end, and no matter what you do, that's it. They hate you, and you didn't do nothing. You didn't say nothing wrong. It just they were in a bad mood at the wrong time, wrong moment, and they decided to hate you. And that's the end of the discussion. And there's nothing you can do to change someone's mind. The other factor I've realized over time is that people really do like easy targets. They like punching bags.
Well, you are a pretty easy target. I mean, look, you're soft as fucking Play-Doh, guy.
They like people that are safe to hit. And I've realized, especially over the last 2 months, 2 to 3 months, that I am that target. I am that target that is a safe target to hit.
Well, Chibi, you're probably like the biggest lolicon on the internet that everyone know of, right? You're probably the biggest lolicon. And here's the issue with this whole lolicon debate, why it should be like allowed or whatever the fuck is that. No matter how logical you try to make it sound, one, you can never really make it sound logical beyond, they're fucking illustrations, ink on papers, because then that then reverts to, but it's still a child, that you're jerking off to. And that's still a logical, thing to say. You're still jerking off to a child. It'll be different if it's like, Android 18, and someone's like, you're jerking off to a child. It's like, no, it's Android 18. She's not a fucking child. It's the equivalent of for jerking off to fucking Wonder Woman or some shit, right? And it's like that. You try to think about it logically, which you really can't, because it will loop back around into the whole child thing argument. But also, you don't have the moral high ground in it. You know, that is ultimately where the lolicon argument fails. You don't have the moral high ground. All right. You may write the most logical shit to make it make sense. Like, hey, look, I'm not hurting anyone. No one's not hurting anyone because these are fictional characters. They're not trying to hurt fictional characters. You can even bring in things of saying, like, actually, I think this will stop people from going after real victims. You know what I'm saying? I've heard that argument a lot too back in the day. But here's the thing, again, you don't have the moral high ground. All right. And that's what keeps kicking you in the butt. And so when you don't have that, and people already, and most people are in agreement of no matter what, leave children alone. Okay. Most people are in that agreement. Leave the kids out of it. Then you become an easy target.
I am. And coming to terms with that and realizing that there will be more voices that will outcry against me within time over the years if I continue to have an online presence is something that did bother me. Kind of does bother me still. But I'm learning to accept that, because as a content creator, if you're on an online space, you're going to be met with a lot of stuff like this to be able to, like, you're going to be met with a lot of this stuff, and you just got to accept it. And is that right? Is it okay to accept all this like hatred and evil, slander, or whatever, even if it's not true? It's not right. But at the end of the day, there's nothing you can change about it. If society deems you a target, they deem you an easy target or a punching bag, you're that punching bag. That's just how it is. And I realized that, especially in the last 2 days, when everything would happen with my brother, and I'm just going to say millions of people have seen it. I've seen content creators, and I've seen people on TikTok and stuff talk about it already, making fun of it, which is crazy. I realized that these people are animals. They actually legitimately, they think like they think, because they have this perception of me that I'm, let's say, a vile, evil person, a criminal, so to speak, that it's justified to go after someone that is deceased.
Okay, now what he's saying here is that people, of course, are going after his brother. His brother has been dead for 13 years. And though I do agree with that, like, yeah, maybe it's not in good taste to go after the dead, you know, maybe that's not a good thing to do. But here's the issue, Chibi. The argument that Chibi had with these anti-lolicon guys is that, hey, look, I'm not doing anything bad because, well, I'm jerking off to something fictional. So somebody then came up and said, well, I'm not doing anything bad because I'm well, you know what? Let me show you guys. It's funnier if I just show you. So here it is, right here. Here it is right here, this tweet. This is the guy. Where's the original tweet? Oh, why won't it show me the original tweet? There it is. This is the original tweet. It's just a drawing. Compelling argument. I'm digging up your brother and turning him into a chair. All right. So this is like, you know, a Photoshop of it. This is what Chibi Reviews is referring to. Someone photoshopped themselves, not Photoshop, AI themselves into his brother's grave. All right. That's what they did. They AI themselves to their brother's grave, saying that they're going to make his brother into a chair. This is AI. This is not really happening. All right. Okay. All right. It's just drawing. All right, compelling argument. I'm digging up your brother and turning him into a chair. All right. And guess what? I'll show you something. They turned his ass into a motherfucking chair, guys. Where the fuck is it? Where is it? Okay, this one is fucked up. There's cum on it or something. There it is. And there goes slurp. Slurpy slurp. He's fucking getting in on it. Slurpy slurp. All right. This is Chibi Reviews. Let it be known, this man is mocking a dead person, aka my brother, over fictional content. Also siding with doctors, those that post CP on my hacked account, and people that swatted me. Want to talk about that? Slurpy slurp. This is a supposed predator catcher. But he's not a supposed predator catcher. He is a predator catcher. And so there's this AI image of a skeleton chair that's supposed to be his brother. All right. But here's the thing. I think this chair is AI, or maybe it's not AI. All right. But we know it's not his brother. It's not his real brother. You see how he feels about this? See how he feels about this chair that Slurpy Slurp had quote tweeted or whatever? Not quote tweeted. Replied to Chibi Reviews with, right? You see that shit? It's not real. So why does it matter? Why do you feel disgusted by it? Oh, because it's your brother. It's your dead brother, which is understandable, Chibi Reviews. It's understandable for Chibi Reviews to be upset that people are doing AI images of digging up his brother's grave. It's upsetting to see AI images or whatever the fuck of a skeleton chair representing your dead brother being transformed into a chair. Chibi, that's how people feel about people who jerks off to lolicons. It's the same thing. It's not real, but it's a disgusting act regardless. So that's why I find this joke to be funny. All right, that's why I find it to be hilarious. Oh my fucking God, what are you doing? Jesus Christ. Uh-oh. I went back way too far. I'm about to show my fucking DMs. Like, oh no! Oh no! What am I doing? What am I doing? I wanted to show this shit too, because I found this shit's funny as well. Because Chibi Reviews, once again, is referencing this image. All right, he's referencing this image, and a lot of the like this image alone, fucking got people upset. It got people very upset, but it's not real. It's AI. It's an AI generated image. All right. Chillin' Mary Sue. This is supposed to be the tolerant side. Okay. Thanks for the high text. That was another funny one I like. No. Child Predator Reviews. Will you ever win an argument on X, the Everything app? No. Okay. Yeah, I might have to add this one. I don't know what that's about. That's some other shit. Here it is. This is low key ghoulish, but I'm not letting that make me sympathize with Chibi Reviews, bro, because no one cares. No one cares. It is ghoulish, but no one cares. I hate lolicons more than most people, but bringing up dead people and messing with graves is incredibly too far. What in the actual fuck is wrong with you people? His brother has nothing to do with what he goons to. At least hate the motherfucker because causing the problem instead of becoming one. Oh my God, these people, they really think this is real. But I think it's also more so that they don't like seeing people go after his dead brother. But I think the argument makes sense. You know, it's not real. It didn't happen, but yet people still feel upset. That's how people feel about the lolicon shit, right? That's how I feel. You know, what's the chat saying? I need to see what's up to my chat again. To be frank, I back Molly Blue getting attacked. I read it already. Let's see. These people. No, okay, I read that already as well. Damn, where? Do. Big girls need love too. They gotta pay. I bet this sickle uses bro's ashes as lube. Jesus, maybe he does. This is a sick chair though. That is a sick chair though. Yeah, it's pretty sick. Scary if you ask me. A little spooky chair. All right, let's see. Oh, by the way, Chibi Reviews is in his fucking 30s. He's in his 30s, guys. And let's get back to the video. Oops, wrong one. God damn it, I'm getting ahead of myself. Jesus fucking Christ. That is the wrong goddamn video. I'm getting way ahead of myself. There we go. I'm done.
Or not even technically me, but a relative of mine. I realize and people will accept this. They'll be fine with individuals attacking people adjacent to me for not even doing anything, because I'm the punching bag. Now, I can accept that role, but it is hard. I'm not gonna lie. Dealing with people trying to punch back, use other people around you as a punching bag. It is. It is definitely. And those thoughts of wanting to quit again did appear like a day ago. It did. But I am someone that's already I've already had some of the worst stuff that basically can happen to me now. Speak out how wrong this is. Because of optics. Because of laughing at me almost dying. Like, being done. Me being dead-ended, basically. Having people basically just label me anything under the... But I'm going to say some advice here. When you are in a position... Probably not. But... that is life. That is how life is. It's an unjust world, honestly. Not fair. But besides the unfairness, I do have a lot of good things. Like I said, I have my good health. I do have you guys, the community. I have my beautiful dogs. And obviously I have a home I could stay in. I have electric, water, food, and all that. It's not terrible. It could be so much worse. I have good. It's not all bad. And I am very thankful for all of it. I am. But man, oh man, guys, it gets difficult. It gets difficult dealing with it sometimes. But I've grown more, I think, used to it and numb to it. It is what it is. Will I change, though, in terms of, not speaking up? No, I'm not going to silence myself. I'm not doing that. But for others, it might be better if you do, because obviously I don't wish anything that I have experienced on anyone else. Even my worst enemies, I don't. It's crazy. But I'll wrap it up there. I love you guys. Thank you so much. May all you have a fantastic day or night, wherever you live. And if you manage to make it this far, thank you.
Anyway, okay, I think I've missed something here because I was like, oh, when does he talk about the Indiegogo? Dude, this got fucking 90 goddamn fucking views. Jesus Christ. I don't think he talks about the Indiegogo here. From the bottom of my heart, I love you all and one of the things shine. So Chibi Reviews, he has another video where he's talking about people coming to assassinate him. All right, here it is. Okay, I should just get straight to that one. Let's see. Where the fuck is this? What? Oh, there it is. He's so low T, that looks like a teenager. Yeah. He's in his fucking 30s. He doesn't work out. I don't think he works out at all. I don't think he lifts weights. I don't think he does push-ups. I don't think he does a goddamn thing. All right. I don't think so. He's just a fat little skinny, fat, schlubby little guy. All right. Like most of them. I feel like once you're a man, you gotta start doing exercising at some point, right? If you've never done it, you gotta start doing push-ups. You gotta start increasing your testosterone, okay? Because that's what you are. You're a man, But here it is, right? This is his video where he's talking about someone's trying to assassinate him. Okay, they're trying to kill him. The police are involved. Look, if you want to, Jesus Christ. It's like, if you want to help me out of this situation quicker, from my life will no longer be in danger, any bit of donations can help. This motherfucker put up a fucking GoFundMe. And guess what? These motherfuckers met the goal. This mofo met his GoFundMe goal. Okay? Where is it? There it is. He met it. 10,000. He exceeded it. $10,433. Okay? Because he's like, oh, these people are coming after me. They're trying to kill me. All right, listen. My boy Konosuke went covered him multiple times, and he's like, yeah, Chibi Reviews is scamming his audience. He's scamming his fans, and he's done this shit before. He done this shit before. He did another Indiegogo, like I want to say like maybe like a year ago, right? And now he's doing it again, and he succeeded. Okay, to fucking move because he claimed that Kiwi forms or something. Again, I'm getting ahead of myself. He claims these people are trying to kill him. So he's just the anime community Liam. Yeah. Here's the thing. I think he's the anime community Liam Gray, but far more successful. Far more successful than Liam Gray ever would. Liam wishes he was as successful as Chibi Reviews. He wishes. Okay? Look at these views. 48,000 views. Look at these subscriber counts. Look at the subscriber count. God damn. That's a lot. That's a lot. That's what 10% of his viewers watching his content. Almost 50,000? Jesus Christ. Okay. He raised $10,000 easily. All because people are coming to kill him. All right. Let's go over this video here. Let's see. Let's speed it up. Let's speed it up to 125 and let's hear him talk a little bit about this shit. We're not gonna watch this whole thing. At least I don't think we should. Let's go.
No, the video title is not a joke, everybody. There is actually threats against my life, and obviously I'm addressing this for a variety of reasons because it's quite a critical situation that does need to be talked about. First off, I'm fine. I'm not in danger at the moment, but obviously anything can happen, and there is steps being taken to prevent that, which I will get into in just a moment. But first off, I want to address the actual threats.
This motherfucker is wearing the same goddamn Dragon Ball Z shirt that he wore 2 weeks ago. I just realized that. And he's in the same goddamn... Why are you in the woods? Why can't you fucking do this film at your house like you normally do with your other videos? Why? Are you wait, if people are out there trying to kill you, why would you go out there in the open of the woods? That makes no sense. Wouldn't that make you an easy target if they are watching you? Right? When you could be in the safety of your home with your guns. I think he has guns. I could be wrong. Or a knife or some way to protect yourself if someone is truly trying to kill you. Why? I don't understand. Chibi Reviews. Ha 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 ha. Anti-assassin. Go fund me. Does he live in the South? Yes, he lives in like Tennessee. He lives in Tennessee, man.
So I received a threatening letter recently.
Oh, we got a new person here. At GTHB, it reminds him of what? Welcome to the stream, man. I hope you like it, man. Let's continue.
That came into my actual mail.
Okay, let's see this. So this is like the assassin. Let's see what he says.
Anything can happen, and there is steps being taken to prevent that, which I will get into in just a moment. But first off, I want to address the actual threats. So I received a threatening letter recently that came into.
So this is the threatening letter, right? This is the threatening letter that he got. Okay. Here's the thing. If I'm not mistaken, I think he's trying to push this off to. Oh wait, there go Konosuke. Name right there. Konosuke made a video saying that this is not him. So what the fuck's going on here? So let's read this. Let's see what this says. All right. You fucked up bad. You fucked up aligning yourself with Von Dragon, Pedro Garcia, and Mr. Anime 343. See, I know two of these guys. All right. Von Dragon was trying to attack us at some point. Mr. Anime Man, Mr. Anime 343. I know him. I wouldn't say personally. I've been on a few streams with him. And I also talked to him about why it's a bad idea to be into lolicons. And he fucking went off the deep end too, but maybe was always off the deep end. And I heard some things about this Pedro guy, okay? So all three of these guys have bad mindsets. Von Dragon legitimately was in possession of CP. And Pedro Garcia, I heard some things, but I'm not going to say them right now because I don't want to fucking defame the guy because I don't remember all the things that I've heard about him, but I know they were not good. All of which who were exposed for pedophilia. You fucked up having CSEM on DeviantArt, which is CSEM is basically CP. CSAM. You fucked up trying to take down my first video on you. You fucked up playing a part in suspending my Xeno Konosuke account. I'll get it back, lol. You fucked up scamming your fan base, and you fucked up making an enemy out of me. Now I'm going to make sure I strip everything away from you. I took down your Twitter once before, so doing it again isn't going to be hard. But since you want to try to defort me? Since you want to try to defort me, I don't know what that means. I don't know if I'm reading that right or if that's a terrible word. People who expose you, I'm aiming for your YouTube as well. You're a fucking pedophile and deserve all of this. Jacob shouldn't have made an enemy out of me. Wait, how is this a fucking... Wait a minute. I don't see how this is an assassination attempt on your life, fucking Mr. Lolicon guy. Hold on, I'm suddenly running on 10 FPS on YouTube mobile. Okay. You know, two of those dudes is concerning. I don't know Von Dragon. I've never been on a stream with Von Dragon. I just know a little bit about Mr. Anime 343 because when I used to stream, I allowed him to come on my channel. Hold up. Yeah, all right. Sorry about that. Yeah, I used to have him come on my channel a long time ago, just a few times, not many times, and I believe I've been on his channel. And yeah, that was a bad move on my part. Shit, especially when I find out about some things happen later on, you know. So, but like the fucking what's his name? What's his fucking name? Von Dragon. We covered him once on the King stream. And he just started coming after us. Like, I'm like, oh God, I mean, shit, it's not my fault you're a fucking pedophile. I'm back and I'm answering the question. I was alluding to the possibility that it was his house where he caught his ex-fiancée cheating on him with his best friend. Oh, it's not a threat. And the assassination attempt was just a Kiwi Farm post of a 4chan post of someone saying they live near him. Oh, okay. I see. Because I was looking at this, I'm like, this doesn't sound like it sounds like a threat, you know, like I'm coming after your channel, but not an assassination threat. You know what I'm saying? But to now know that this came from 4chan, because I was like, this is fake. I was like, I wouldn't be surprised if this motherfucker, you know, typed this shit up and printed it out and folded and did all this shit to make it look authentic. You know what I'm saying? But no, it definitely. I can see it being pulled from fucking 4chan.
My actual mailbox, and I will show a picture on the screen. You can see it for yourself. But there was a very deranged individual that just started going off, like mentally unstable, accusing me of stuff, being just so many buzzwords, and eventually just straight up said that they were going to take everything away from me. They were going to take my YouTube from me. They were going to take basically my Twitter from me. And then in between the lines, if you look at it, it's a very veiled threat that they also potentially want to take my life.
No, stop it. Nowhere in there, nowhere in that letter did it sound like they want to take your life. What the fuck are you talking about? They specifically said they want to come after your channel and your Twitter account, not your life. You fucking retard. By the way, this letter doxed a fan of his. Holy shit. What a fucking retard. Why would you share that?
Obviously, the police and the authorities and stuff are taking the situation very seriously because sending a threatening letter like...
Yeah, he is a skinny Liam, you're fat. These guys are like the same, all right? These guys are all the same. They all have to be a victim in some way, in shape, and form. And they make lies, they over-exaggerate, they blow things out of proportion. Yes, he's just a skinny, fat Liam in America.
That through the mail, from what they're telling me is a crime. It is 100% a crime, and they are investigating everything about the situation. So I'm leaving them to do that. That is completely out of my hands, and I'm allowing them to handle that situation. But what they have told me, which gets into what my options are now, they have told me that because of the immediate threats, death threats, and everything that's been happening as of late, that I now qualify and my family qualifies for basically scrubbing our private information offline. And what?
Who want to bet that he never actually contacted the police? But is anyone willing to make that bet? I would say he didn't really contact the police. You know, because I feel like the police would have read that thread and be like, well, it sounds like a threat, but mostly to your YouTube, your internet persona shit, not to your actual life. No one wants to actually assassinate you.
This basically means is to kind of give a brief rundown. I'm probably not even going to properly explain this, but I want to do my best. Okay, so work with me here. Basically, if you're someone that owns, like, let's say a property, let's say you own a house, you own a vehicle, whatever, technically you can look up that information because it is public information. Should it be public? No, it shouldn't. But there is basically ways for that to happen. And if you're a homeowner or something.
Oh, so he did get swatted. Okay, because I was wondering. I was like, I wonder if he actually got swatted. I mean, I can see that. He has a lot of subscribers, so I can see him getting actually swatted. That makes a lot of sense to me.
People can find your address. And that's one of the big reasons how, like, people get doxxed is because people look into their address.
Wait, hold up. If there's an assassin after him, why is he alone in the woods? That's what I was saying. Why are you in the woods alone if there's someone trying to kill you? Go home. Go home, you fucking retard. Go home.
All that and figure out where they are because they look up public records. And so because of the immediate threats to my life, basically what the police are telling me is that I qualify for the complete scrubbing of the data and that my private information, technically, which is in the public because of, it's on certain databases, will be scrubbed and not be allowed to be viewed by the public. It will be entirely private. On top of that as well, they basically said that I need to also move. And so now I'm taking steps to basically...
Okay. So the police contacted him because they were trying to swat him. I wonder if that's all fucking... I wonder if he's taking that swatting thing, right? And like, oh, they're trying to fucking kill me. They're trying to fucking kill me. Oh my goodness gracious. I gotta get a new house. But it's so obviously a fucking grift, and it worked. He grift... Like, who would have bet this motherfucker is not moving? 10 G's to get you a new house? I think you need more than 10 G's for that, all right? I think you need at least... I don't know. I don't fucking know. Maybe what, 30 G's? You put 20 in the bank. You put 20 in the bank, and you have the rest for 20% to put down on the house. I don't think he's getting his data scrub. Will do nothing because he will mess up because he will talk too much and release it himself. Does Chibi Reviews have a history of doing shit like that? Look, I don't think Chibi Reviews is going to fucking do anything though. I think like following a lot of these law cops, they don't do a lot of the shit they say they're gonna do. They do they do like what the bare minimum, just to be like, see guys, I went to the police, like what fucking William Gray did. See guys, I went to the police, but not they just blow shit out of proportion for no fucking reason. But nonetheless, this guy right here, this guy with his no chin looking ass, fucking scammed used this whole thing, used him getting swatted. They're coming after me and scammed his subscribers out of their money. Actually scammed them and was successful. Oh my God. Damn.
Try to move and be in a safer position to where there isn't immediate threats, not just to my life, but like others around me as well. And so this gets into the next big thing that I want to talk about. First off, I am very, very thankful for the overwhelming support that you guys have shown me since I made my video a few days ago titled I'm Done. I'm not going to lie. When I uploaded that video and I went to take a nap and I woke up and I saw the support from not just like the comment section, but people on Twitter and then content creators live reacting to it, I laid back and I just started crying. Like, I wasn't just like, I wasn't crying tears of sadness. Okay, I want to make sure I clarify. I was crying tears of joy.
Stop crying. Stop crying on the fucking internet. I mean, you controlled yourself a little bit, but stop crying. Don't do that shit, you soft fuck. Alcavea says, or Eternus Aeon, I should say, all these locals are overgrown children. Yes, every single one of them that I've seen and noticed in some way, shape, and form are overgrown man-childs. Every one of them. Every one of them don't have an ounce of man in them because they don't know how to really be a fucking man. They don't know how to be functioning adults in any fucking way. They all live shitty. You know, I'm going to say they all live shitty lives, but I think Chibi Reviews probably live the best life of all the old cows that I've fucking covered. You live a better life than Liam. You live a better life than fucking Frog Tony, and he definitely live a better life than Peter Lee Ronan. So just saying, right? He probably has the money. He keeps flexing this on average minimum wage Twitter premium payout. Jesus, you should put it. You should put an ounce of. Oh my god, I can't fucking talk. I can't fucking read. You should put an ounce of man into them, Ruby. Look, I'm not putting nothing into them. All right, I'm not putting no man into another man. But it's true though that these guys are exactly man children. You just have to listen to them talk, listen to how they act. You know, they are like, look at fucking Liam Gray's like, oh, fucking He-Man. Nigga, who gives a fuck about He-Man? Like, it's not bad. I'm not saying it's bad to like things that, you know, you liked as a child. You know what I'm saying? Like, I still fucking love Pokemon. Pokemon is a series, is a franchise I do enjoy. I don't really fucking watch the anime, but it's a franchise I still enjoy as a man. You know what I'm saying? But I know when to put that shit aside and need to be a goddamn man and handle goddamn business. You know what I'm saying? I don't think these guys know how to do that. I think these guys only know how to bitch, moan, and cry and play victim all the fucking time. That's all. That's how I feel about these guys. Undead Sasuke 77 says, how's it going, everyone? This guy looks familiar. Yeah, this is Chibi Reviews. Little Lolicon. We know why you like Pokemon, Ruby. It's not because I want to fuck a goddamn Vaporeon. Let's get back to this.
To see just the amount of love. Like, anytime that I feel like I'm overwhelmed, like maybe I can't take another step, this is the end. These thoughts that bubble. I'm reminded of just how beautiful our community is. How beautiful you guys are. I don't know what I deserve to get as much support and love as I do, but I know I am blessed and lucky for it. And I am very, 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 very thankful to all of you out there that has continuously shown support and love to me. As I said in my video that when I said I'm done, I made my channel to talk with you guys, to communicate with people, because I know in the content creation space, the proper procedure is to have a wall, a barrier between the community and yourself.
Okay.
I know that is the common thing, and most content creators will say to do that. That is probably the most common sense thing. But I am someone that's probably autistic, and
you don't say. You know what? I just thought about this. Earlier I said that a lot of people that are into like this lolicon shit obsessively are autistic. I know Mr. Anime is autistic. You can fucking hear it in his voice whenever he fucking starts speaking. I know he is autistic. Von Dragon is possibly autistic. That Garcia guy, I don't fucking know. He may or may not be autistic. I don't know. I never heard him speak. But Chibi, I don't know if Chibi's actually autistic. Maybe he is, maybe not. I'm not a professional, but I would not chat. Just hear me out. I would not be surprised if Chibi uses autism as a bit of a shield. Like, of course I do these things. Of course I have this like obsessive nature or whatever the fuck, because I'm autistic. It's a shield. It's an excuse. It's no different than what Frog Tony does, you know? Frog Tony likes to lean on that he's autistic shit. Frog Tony clearly isn't autistic, not even a little bit. He convinced so many people that he's actually autistic, but he's not actually autistic. He's just a fucking dumb retard. He's just a dumb, narcissistic, fucking faggot retard. And I think that Chibi Reviews might be a little not autistic, narcissistic, okay, in some kind of way. I think maybe he also likes this attention, and when he gets this type of blowback, what we're seeing here, I think he's using it as an excuse for his behavior on the internet. That's what I think. I don't think he's actually autistic. Guys, please go and follow me on Rumble. Go and follow me on X. Go and follow me on Twitch, because YouTube isn't forever. It's not forever, guys. It's not forever. We got some other guys in the chat. I see some guys. See some of you cool peoples, you cool cats. His support is practically a hive mind. Look, man, these lolicon guys, they hate them all you want, but the one thing you can't take away from them, these motherfuckers got each other's back. You go after one lolicon, fucking 10 others are gonna come after you and attack you. You know what I'm saying? They're gonna call you names and all this shit, man. They will gang you. They're like a fucking gang, a gang of child-loving fucking weirdos. Stormtrooper Julian Caesar, hello. Who is this homosexual? Stormtrooper Julian Caesar, what's up, my man? This is Chibi Reviews. He is a lolicon who loves lolicon. He jerks off to lollies and shodas, the depictions of little girls, and he thinks that lolicons and shotacons should be protected in the media. That explains everything. Is this a Liam River situation again? No, it's not. But he's claiming people are trying to kill him, just like Liam. Frog Tony isn't autistic. He's just low IQ. Yeah, he's just a low IQ faggot. That's all he is. Yep, Sweet Tooth, not autistic, just really dumb. Tony used autism as a crutch to excuse his bullshit. Yep, and I think this guy's doing the same thing. I strongly believe he's doing the same thing. Strongly. All right, let's get back to it. Let's go.
Always just been very open about my emotions, how I feel, how I view things, and very blunt about it, which has obviously gotten me into a lot of trouble. A lot. And so
you see what I mean? He's just using it as an excuse, like for his shitty behavior on the online, is like Tony. Like he's just using, like, I'm autistic, instead of just owning up to the shit you do. He's like, well, I'm autistic, so you got to give me a pass.
So because of that is why
I only pretend to be retarded.
I think that I don't like to lie, because one of the big things that even began this journey of why I'm here right now is because I wanted to talk about my true feelings.
Yeah, you know what? A series of bats. That's actually it. All right, let's be honest. Let's call it spade a spade. Lolicon is a fetish. You know what I'm saying? Rather it's legal, immoral, moral, illegal, whatever the fuck, it's a fetish. Okay? And we exist in like the past, decade, 2 decades now, where we have become more accepting of people's fetishes, of people's sexual desires, of weirdness. We have become more accepting as a society. This is what leads to like these lolicons to being open. Back in the day, like in the 90s, right? A lot of this shit, like the 90s, the 80s, even the earlier 2000s, a lot of this shit, it will be stuff that will be like secret. You know, it's just like shit that'll be kept in like your closet, okay? Call it, like, you can say it's weird, you can say it's fucking immoral, whatever, but these guys back in the day would not come out and be like, yeah, I fucking jerk off the fucking, God damn it, I can't keep saying Kana from Dragon Maid. Give me fucking Anya. There you go. I like jerking off the fucking Anya from Spy Family. I fucking love fucking jerking my chicken to that little fucking lolly girl. You know, no one would do that back in the day because it'd be like, yeah, you're a fucking weirdo and you probably belong in a prison. All right. But we have gotten away from that allow these guys to be open and proud and want to protect this shit. Okay. You know, they're not being shunned enough. All right. All of these kinks, the furry shit, the fucking the lolly shit, everything else all in between. All right. You're not supposed to be open with your pornography. like that, you know. I know some people would say that I'm glad these guys are out and open because I want to know who the fucking pedophiles are, you know. And in a way, yeah, I get that point, but it's like, yeah, this is why you're in the troubles you're in. Chibi Reviews. Chibi Reviews is in the trouble that he's in because he's too fucking open about his stupid fetishes. That's all it is. Instead of just being secretive about it, you know, people can feel however they fucking want about it, but like if he was secret about this, no one knew what he was really into, people probably wouldn't care. They probably like him a lot more. Who knows? He probably would have been, you know, not dealing with all this bullshit that he claims to be dealing with. Absolutely a fetish. Yeah, it is a fetish. Lol cows don't realize that there are chairs unaccepting of reality sitting in the abyss. Yeah, exactly. They're calling people who definitely are not lolicons. Wait. They're calling people who definitely are not lolicons lolicons. What a fuck. What a bunch of weirdos. How do you do that? And what's worse, they're calling people who are not lolicons because they like a character that was a lolly. Ugh. All right, I think I had enough of this little. Well, I'm gonna listen a little more, then I'll have enough.
My thoughts and everything about anime, manga, and my different forms of passions that I want to talk about on a daily basis. So not talking about that stuff and being open about it really, it makes me feel like I'm losing the point of why I began this journey to begin with. And so I always try to just keep it 100% transparent as best as I possibly can with all of you guys out there. So this next part,
yeah, maybe don't keep a lot of this shit transparent. You know, it's again. This probably is also just a problem of today's society. Like with the internet. Yeah, you should not. And I'm guilty of this too. I think a lot of people are guilty of it. They don't even realize it. And I've been working on it. It's probably best to not share everything out on YouTube about yourself on YouTube. I know you're a personality. Look, if you ever start doing YouTube, share only the little bits of things that you want to share. No one needs to know about your family. No one needs to know about your girlfriend, your wife, your children, your mother, your father, your dog, your fish. No one needs to know about that. No one needs to know the intricate details of all your fucking hobbies or anything like that. And I say you can't talk a little bit about your hobbies, but there are things you should pick and choose to share online. And if you have a fetish like fucking lolicons, then it's probably, if you're going to share that, then you better be fucking damn willing to accept all kinds of blowbacks for liking and being a proud lolicon. You got to. Shame needs to return. It might fix the balance. It may just fix the balance. Yeah. We do need to shame people now. If you're a social, what the fuck? If you're a social outlier, you need to learn how to function in the world. The world does not need to learn how to function with you. Exactly. Exactly a series of bads. People are far too keen to make their real lives the same as their virtual lives. You can guess what happens. You make a good point. You make a good point, man. Like your real life doesn't need to be a part of your virtual life. It just doesn't.
I'm just going to keep it completely transparent. I want to be completely blunt. I don't want to sugarcoat it. And I know it's going to this will probably get people to give me side eyes, and it will definitely fuel people that want to see me hurt. This will give them joy that I'm about to talk about a few things.
Then why are you talking about it? Why are you doing that? Don't do that. Don't do that at all, guys. That is a dumb move.
I want to talk about. But I'm just going to say it because obviously I don't like to just lie about this type of stuff. So I obviously need to move. I need to get off this property. I need to move to be able to be fully protected, and not just me, but my family as well. Just to be.
You know what? This is not about him being doxxed. This is not about him being doxxed. This is not about him fucking Kiwi farmers trying to assassinate him. You know, this is not about that. This is he just want to move and he doesn't have the money to fucking move. So how do you get the money to move? Well, you fucking drift your goddamn ass off and you ask your fucking fans. All right, you know, you get that, you grab that axe and you start bashing over your fans. It's like, give me your goddamn money, you stupid goddamn lolicon. I need a new house, son of a bitch. That's all this is. That is all this is about. Chibi, you fucking asshole. You know what? You got it. You know your fans are going to give you that money. You got it. You know what? I can't even fucking hate. I can't fucking hate. You get that goddamn money, Chibi.
Be able to distance from everything. And to be able to do that, obviously, it does require a lot of time and money. Now, I'm not asking you guys to donate. If
you are asking to donate.
Don't want to donate, you do not have to. But I will have a link in the description for a Give, Send, Go. Where
you don't have to donate, guys. You don't have to donate, but give me money because I need a new goddamn house. All right? I need a new place to jerk off to my fucking lolicon collection.
You could donate as much as you want. Now, you don't have to donate. Do not feel obligated. But what...
Feel. No, this is what he say. No, donate. Feel obligated to donate to me. All right, I want a fucking penthouse where I can look at my lolicon for 24 hours a day while I jerk off fucking 17,000 times and fucking have all my walls sticky with cum. I want to be filled with my fucking cum, all my love juices sticking all in my goddamn dirty, oily hair. That's what he wants.
That donation.
Oh my God, look at that.
Now, I'm not asking you guys to donate. If you don't want to donate, you do not have to. But I will have...
Look at that. Look at that face, dude.
In the description for a Give, Send, Go, where you could donate as much as you want. Now, you don't have to donate. Do not feel obligated. But what that donations will go to be completely blunt, it's basically to go to paying bills, to move, be able to basically pay movers, different stuff like that, just to be able to be in a safe spot. That's legitimately what it's about. And any form of donation does help.
All right. I had enough of you guys. I had enough of you, Chibi Reviews, you son of a bitch. I've had enough of you. I'm on to you, Chibi Reviews. You just want money so you can get you a new goddamn house, you son of a bitch. You know, I kind of have to respect the grift. He went out, he had a mission. He's like, you know what? I'm gonna use this to make fucking money. You know, that's big. That's called using your noggin. Right? A lot of people are fucking hating on this guy. You know what? He may jerk off to little girls, but I gotta give credit where credit is due. At least he know how to grift the fuck out of his goddamn fans and steal money out of their goddamn pockets. Oh wait, that's not a good thing. That's not a good thing at all. He wants the attention from the fetish. He wants the attention from the fetish. He's getting off on people knowing his kinks. That is a weird fucking kink, dude. Shame should be. Oh, I read that already. Chibi Reviews catchphrase. What I'm about to say next, people will use to attack me, and I will say it anyway. 17,000 times in one day. Yeah, look, that's called speed running your nuts. You know, speed running, busting nuts. That Give, Send, Go hits 10K twice because he said don't use your real name when donating and delete it when he hit under 10K. Damn. God damn, I would never give this nigga money. Look, I mean, man, these lolly guys, they really got each other's backs. 110%, right? They got each other's backs. They're all about, hey, look, you're censoring us, and we don't want to be censored. So what if we like jerking off to fucking little 1,000-year-old vampire bitches? All right, we should be able to do that. All right, you should accept us. Accept us for what we are. All right, fucking weirdos. But that's what they are. That's what they are about, man. That's what they are about. So here's this other thing. All right, let me show you guys something. Let me show you something. Guys, let me show you something. Guys, so see, there's this UK VTuber, all right? Mimi Yanagi. What the fuck? Okay. Mimi Yanaga. Jesus. Mimi Yana. What the fuck is this name? Jesus Christ, I can't pronounce this fucking name. And I'm good with Japanese names. Mimi Yanagi. There we go. Mimi Yanagi controversy explored as VTuber reportedly arrested in UK for possessing her own drawings of anime style characters. So this fucking, I don't know why it's not letting me scroll down. Jesus fucking Christ. Let me refresh real quick. Oh my God. There we go. All right. So this is Mimi Yanagi. She has been arrested. This is like a week ago, May 1st. Yeah, about a week. She has been arrested in the UK for her drawings of anime characters. Okay, she does anime style, all this other shit, and that's what she does. Okay, so now if you don't know, the UK has like these really strict like laws. Okay, they're pretty strict, but there's a lot that kind of go into the laws over there. All right, like we over here on the seas, we hear about the UK laws being fucking authoritarian. Okay, but in all honesty, there's a lot more to it, at least from what I get from people who I talk to in the UK. They're like, no, there's a whole lot more to it than that. All right. So let me show you guys this other thing. Now, Mimi Yanagi was supported by Chibi Reviews. Okay. Let me go find that goddamn Twitter. Where is it? Okay, whatever. So anyway, Chibi Reviews. I can't find a tweet. Son of a bitch. Goddamn. Why did I add it into my goddamn motherfucking shit? I thought I goddamn had it. So Chibi Reviews supported Mimi Yanagi. All right. It was also in that article. He thinks that this is bad, that this is poor censorship bullshit. But he later finds out that Mimi Yanagi isn't what she the whole situation is a lot different than what he thought. And so we're gonna look at that right now. So here's his tweet. I think it's important I post this because more information has come out about Mimi Yanagi, the VTuber that was arrested in the UK. For the last 3 days, millions of people have been talking about this subject thanks to the UK being overzealous with censoring and restricting everything. Now remember, guys, Chibi Reviews do not like heavy censorship. He wants his lolicon shit to not be censored. You know, whenever it comes over from Japan to America, he's like, no, I want to see the nipples of that fucking 3-year-old girl. The story broke, and even famous Japanese artists like the creator of Chun-Li offers support. Now that's big. I love Chun-Li. Chun-Li's my girl. All right, I beat my meat to Chun-Li 1,000 fucking times. I don't give a fuck. All right, Chun-Li's great. So the creator of Chun-Li, who designed this beautiful, I'm about to say Japanese woman, she's Chinese. This beautiful Chinese woman in Street Fighters had to come and protect this fucking Mimi Yanagi guy, chick, whatever. Now we arrived this morning. After seeing what has been revealed a few hours ago, there was clear manipulation to the story that has been discovered. Clear manipulation. Now, keep this in mind. This information is coming from Kiwi Farms at this time, so it is possible this evidence is manipulated in some degree because they started off the post literally slandering me. Remember, this guy does not like Kiwi Farms. So take that however you will. However, I am willing to admit this. But from what has been provided so far, the people of Kiwi Farm did a good job researching into this individual that released this morning on their site. So I do tip my hat to that. Oh my God, what could have happened? Despite my recent issues with Kiwi Farms, they documented and provided actual evidence showcasing Mimi being arrested is making a lot more sense, and even I was outright disgusted by what I saw. What the fuck could he be so disgusted about this now, right? Remember, this is a guy that wants to jerk off to fucking underage girls. All right, animated images, illustrated images of underage girls. What could this be? So let's get into what was discovered. The art in question that seems to have gotten the arrest. Mimi Yanagi is apparently not a woman. What? But a dude called Jordan. The artwork that was discovered 2 days ago with Mimi's model and dog, to be completely blunt, was disturbing even for me. Found it extremely weird. So even he has his limits. However, upon further research, it seems that was only the tip of the iceberg of what actually got them thrown in jail. In the thread, it shows Jordan, Mimi, fetishing being an actual pedophile. Whoa. Being an actual pedophile, having art of babies, having CP written having CP written on them. There's even more stuff that I don't even want to begin describing. It's because it's actually revolting and makes me ill looking at it. So this guy was drawing images of babies. That's what I'm getting out of this. Of babies. I think after seeing that evidence that was provided, I have found my limit to anti-censorship on this topic. So in conclusion, the situation is fucking revolting and disgusting me greatly. Disgusted me greatly. I take back my defense of Mimi. This gave me so much ammo to pro-censorship people because of a bad actor lying to this extent on what really caused this arrest. So basically, Mimi Yanagi was creating child porn. They were creating it. You know, it's funny. Like, he has to pull it back with that. Like, oh, it's funny. Like, it's like, yeah, it's okay if it's like a shoulder or a little, you know, like a shoulder, little boy or a little girl. But it's different when it's babies. It's different when it's babies. So where's the limit? Where's that's your limit? Oh my God, Mom. So that's your limit? Chibi Reviews? Babies? Your limit should just be where it's kids. You know, like it shouldn't really matter. You know what I'm saying? But here's the other thing. All right. Here is for those needing more clarification, it was discovered they were consuming content similar to what Shadman did. Anyways, leaving it at that. So basically, if you don't know who Shadman is an artist, an infamous artist who created hentai. He would do adult hentai characters like fucking Elastic Girl from The Incredibles or whatever, right? He also did a lot of gay shit too. But what Shadman is more so infamous for is that not only did he do lolly art, but he will also do art depicting real children. Like basically, the most famous one was he did artwork of Laura Kinning. Is that her name? Laura Kinning. Basically, remember the little girl from Logan? She was X-23. He did fan art of her. He did fan art of her doing God knows what, okay? That was Shadman would do, okay? And that was a bad thing. And Laura Kinning, her people found out about it. I think he had to go to court about it or whatever. They got him to basically take down his art, okay? And that is, I will agree, that is very fucked up. Very, to take art, to depict someone's child, regardless of the art, to depict someone's child doing sexual acts to other people or themselves or whatever, even just in the nude, is outright fucked up. And that's what Shadman did. And so this person, Mimi Yanagi, was doing the same thing. They were jerking off to art like that. And this is Chibi's fucking limit. But at the same time, it's like Chibi, even though I also said, yeah, I think that's even more fucked up. But it's like, Chibi, if you think that's also fucked up, even though it's depictions of real children, wouldn't the same argument be the same of depicting actual children doing these not actual children, depicting children, regardless if it's an actual child or a fictional child, doing these disturbing, disgusting things? When you think that will be a bridge too far? When you think that will be too much? Wouldn't that allow you to stop and reflect on the things that you're into and just be like, yeah, this is fucking gross. I need to make a change in myself. I need to stop consuming this. I need to stop promoting this stuff, because this shit can lead to this shit, which could possibly lead to even worse shit. You know? Have you ever thought about that? I bet you haven't. But it's funny that you're pretty selective on these things, Chibi Reviews. Pretty selective. All right. Well, let's read the chat. Let's read the chat, because I'm pretty much done. I'm pretty much done there, guys. Let's see. They got each other's back because they climb in each other's back holes. Jesus Christ. They don't like to be censored. Then why does every time someone speak negatively about them, the videos get flagged down? Because they are hypocrites. That's why. They're hypocrites, and I think deep down, lolicons, maybe not all of them, but a good bit of them, deep down they know that what they're jerking off to is fucking fucked up. You know, like after they bust a nut and they have post-nut clarity, they start to think like they feel the shame. You get what I'm saying? Like they feel the shame. They're like, man, this was fucked up. I should never jerked off to this, you know? That I think that happens. I do think that happens. Why wouldn't it happen? You know? Why wouldn't that happen? I mean, they're not that fucking delusional. I mean, when they get into these arguments, when they say the words that they say, they're like, oh, fuck, yeah, I'm fucking jerking off to kids. You know? What is it with you anime people and being creeps? Hey, look, it's not me. It's not against the law, crowd, when they live somewhere where it's actually against the law. Yeah, that's another thing. They kind of have to like really like look into that shit too. You're reading post 2 of 3. I am? I'm sorry. I gotta skip around. I gotta skip around because, you know, reading all these posts could fucking drag the stream. Ruby! Okay. I'm reading post 2 of 3. Which post was that? Which post was that? Goddamn, I'm sorry. I'm gonna have to skip. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Please forgive me. I guess I missed post 1 because it seems you apparently went over it already. Oh, well, I did read it. What's up, peeps? What's up, Dark Gift? How you doing, man? I'm pretty sure it's Keemstar's daughter. Oh, no. He's done Keemstar's daughter too. He has done Keemstar's daughter, Laura Kenning, aka X23. He has even done like the reverse, where it's like he took a real life person and made them into a child, and it was Hillary Clinton. So yeah, he did that. It's weird and it's fucked up and shouldn't do it. Shadman also did art of LT Corbis. Who is that? I don't know who that is. Whatever happened to Shadman? Is he still around? Liam said we are fantasizing sexually about him. Wishful thinking much. Yeah, very wishful thinking. I'm not gay, but if I was gay, I wouldn't be gay for Liam. Just saying. Laura McKinney. That's how you say it? Laura McKinney? Been saying it wrong for years. Hey man, look, she's hot now, man. She's a very beautiful woman. Like I saw her like for like the red carpet for what's that movie? Deadpool, Wolverine, Wolverine, whatever the fuck it's called. And like, god damn, she's very good looking. She's not like Millie Bobby Brown, who looks kind of like a man. You know, she's like a very beautiful woman now, and that's awesome. You know, it's like, guys, It's okay. You can jerk off to fucking Laura Kidding now. Hey, Shadman, you can make art of Laura Kidding now. Just don't make it. Just don't make the art of her as a child. Just refrain from doing that. You creep. McKinney, Laura McKinney. I saw news that Shadman was out of whatever jail he was in a year ago. It was a Boondocks. Wait, he was in jail? Corbus was a 12-year-old girl who became infamous for cussing up a storm playing video. Oh, yeah, I remember her. Yeah, I remember her. Oh, yeah. Damn. See, like, that's just weird. Don't do shit like that, man. You know, hopefully at some point. You know what I just realized? Lolicons are the new furries. Like, what's worse, a furry or a lolicon? I mean, I know a furry who is a lolicon, that's probably the absolute worst, but it seems like a lolicon will be worse than a furry. But anyway, guys, that is all I got. I want to say thank you all once again for supporting me, for watching this show and supporting me and all that good jazz. I appreciate every single one of you. Every single one of you are great. And all the new guys as well. Thank you for coming by. I hope you like this show. Please subscribe for more shows like this. I will cover Chibi Reviews if he does something stupid again in the future. But next week, guys, I will be covering 3 of my locals. I will be covering Liam. I will be covering Frog Tony. And I will be covering Fieldy Ronan all at the same time. I was gonna do it today, but things has happened and things have to change. So I'm like, I'm gonna just cover Chibi Reviews, especially since I was seeing shit about Chibi Reviews. So I'm like, I'm gonna cover Chibi Reviews. So guys, please go and follow me on, subscribe to this channel, but also go and follow me on Rumble. Go and follow me on Twitch and go and follow my X, because this YouTube channel will not be here forever. Mods, if you guys can, please post a link to my Twitch, Rumble, and X account in the chat so that anyone who's new can go and follow those things, guys. Oh, fucking a series of bats already on it. Best fucking moderator there is. You're awesome, a series of bats. So, guys, please do that. I would very much appreciate it. Very much will appreciate that shit, man. Furries were hated and had a genuine war, like gamers versus furries and Mario versus Sonic. Hell, hey y'all, what's up, Zebra Comics? How you doing? Furries have their own versions of Lycon in their form of yeah, I know, fucking weird guy. What the fuck? What the fuck? What is this show about? This show is about covering lolicons. I mean, nah. This show is about covering lolcows. They both got L's. I got mixed up. The show about covering lolcows, analyzing them, breaking them down, and showing the world what they're about. But I got some other shit in the works. I got some other shit planned, guys. Some shit you might not want to miss. And I'd rather say it. We're going to be going pedophile hunting in a little bit. And it won't happen next stream or the stream after next, but it's going to happen soon. And I think it's going to be a real good show, guys. I think it's going to be a real good show to really see the minds of these fucking creeps. And we're going to be turning them in too. So be on the lookout for that. I think it's going to be a fucking splendid show. Some fucking gnarly shit. I guarantee it. But while furries had the animal thing, lolicons have the child thing. Both are fucked up. Both are disgusting and weird. Thank you. You're fat. You're awesome, man. There's my super tip, guys. If you want to support me, feel free to give me a tip if you like. Anything matters. Any amount counts. Doesn't matter to me. It could be a fucking penny. I will very much appreciate it as well. Look at me fucking grifting like fucking Chibi Reviews. I would say, how would you know that? But this shit hits front pages a lot. I'm shocked that people don't know. Because I watch a lot of Turkey Tom, and I don't really watch a lot of Turkey Tom. I watch a lot of videos on YouTube, so I'm kind of I know about the Cub shit. I know about the weird shit that fucking furries has done in the past. I know about fucking I may not remember their names, but I know about some fucking despicable people who just so happens to be furries. So yeah, Anyway, guys, once again, thank you for joining. Thank you for coming. I appreciate everything. Live action hunting? I wouldn't say that, but something like that. Something. You guys are gonna see. You guys are gonna see once I do it. I'm gonna roll it into to Raw. Also, it may not happen now, but I'm probably gonna do more Raw streams, like an additional one, maybe on a Thursday. Who knows? We'll see. We'll give it time. I'm thinking about it. We'll see. But yeah, next week we will be going over Liam, Tony, and Beetlejuice and talk about them being victims and shit. So I'll see you guys then. Anyway, once again, thank you guys for joining the streams. Love all of you. Like this stream, share it to your friends if you enjoy it, and follow me on Rumble, Twitch, and X. I will check you guys out later. Peace the fuck. Oh, wait, hold up. Set up cameras in a room and have a camera crew ready to get them red-handed. That I wish I could do. That would be fun. Anyway, guys, adios. Bye.